And hello, everybody! Welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We're so glad that you are here with us to experience the rest of this adventure. It's going to be a great time all around. If you're just now joining us, welcome. I am Literary DM. I am the DM for these wonderful people over here. And also, I make YouTube videos. You can catch them about every other Friday. We just had a new video drop last Friday covering over the initial basics of Pathfinder. It's going to be a new series that I'm doing because Pathfinder has a lot of rules. It's a great game, but doing it in digestible chunks to bring people in. So that was over combat, and I just want to say thank you all for the overwhelming positive response to it. It means a lot, because Pathfinder means a lot to me, because it was my intro to the hobby. So, just really nice to see. So, thank you. With that, enough from me for right now. Let's go ahead and introduce the one half of the Twilight Twin duo with Michael.
Hello everyone, my name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice on all the socials. I do have a Twitch stream on Bardic Dice as well, but it's no longer live every single week because our campaign Fates United just wrapped up, so that was actually really fun. You can see Rachel, Mark, and Dealey and Dealey's husband in that one. But right now you can go check out on the VODs on YouTube if you want to go subscribe to that. So I mean, I don't know, I guess I just have identity crisis because I'm not really like Bardic Dice, just kind of like Mike, and then recently Milkshake Mike, but can't be that without a milkshake, I guess. So, anyways, so yeah, you can find me on this channel.
I was waiting. I was like, oh, you must not have gotten a milkshake.
I've been having to sit all offline just to take that. So, anyways, my name's Milkshake Mike, I guess, or Bardic Dice, and you can catch some of that stuff on my YouTube. But tonight, I play one half of the Twilight Twin duo, Avum, who is half Oracle, half Rogue. Now recently 5 levels of Rogue, 7 levels of Oracle. So get that extra damage and that uncanny dodge now. So that's kind of exciting. I have a little echo stuff there. But yeah, super excited to kind of see where Avon goes with this stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird few bits of intro. Oh, yes.
Sorry, one more thing.
Yeah.
This weekend, either Friday or Saturday, Stray Gods comes out, which is a new kind of story musical that Laura Bailey and a lot of the Critical Role voice actors are in. So actually, we'll probably be streaming that at some point this weekend on Bardic Dice. So join the Tavern Discord to see when that goes live. Probably either Friday or Saturday. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun. I had no idea it was coming out until you mentioned it, and I looked it up. I was like, oh, okay, this looks...
So does everybody, even like people I tell 3 times, and they always just forget, so no one knows about it.
Look, it's coming out right after Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it is the worst timing. But yeah, it is a Horizon. Was it Horizon Zero Dawn levels of bad timing for coming out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That, or if we decide to do Baldur's Gate, you can come to my channel where I only do characterization and never get past the intro level, and then just start over and create another character. So we can create characters all day.
Exactly. So yes. So go ahead and follow Mike for all that good stuff, and also just subscribe to his YouTube to catch up on and rewatch Fates United. It's a great time, all things considered. So with that, moving on over to the second half of the Twilight Twin duo, we have Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I just keep thinking about Mike's milkshake thing. There's something about not knowing something is not like in the screen, and then it coming like out of nowhere that just gets me every time. So that was beautiful.
You have the tiny cup right there?
Yeah.
She always
Do you still have it?
Oh,
okay, see, so that's okay. But anyway, hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find my art over at Twitter and Instagram at Pip400art, where I post all my stuff, all my drawings. I also stream over on Marquee Gaming Mondays at 3:30 CST. So that's always a good time. So you can come hang out with me next Monday. And in this game, I play Scissory, a rogue paladin. Now I'm paladin level 7, which means my aura just got upgraded. Ooh. I'm so ready. So I'm really excited. Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be. It is perfectly made for this campaign. So it's gonna be a lot of fun with that. Let's go ahead and check out Rachel Marquee Gaming. With that, speaking of Marquee Gaming, hopping on down to the other half of that duo, we have Mark.
Hello, everybody. I am Mark of the Gaming, and yeah, we have a stream we do on Sundays at 7 p.m. CST, which features Rachel and Mike in that game, and then oftentimes we have D and Lit in the chat causing chaos. Or being nice. I guess D's more nice usually. She doesn't really cause chaos.
I've been nice lately.
Well,
I was trying to say Lit's been pretty nice. It's mostly now it's cringe and Shiv being mean.
We gotta bring the pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can.
But how do they interact in chat, Mark? That sounds cool.
Use your channel points on our Purple Place channel. It's really cool. It's free. It's fun. Have a good time.
I'd sure like to try that. Anyways, shut up.
We also are on YouTube and have podcasts if that's easier for you as well. So you can find those there. Here I play Adek. He is a Sheikah artificer. He's proud of being only an artificer because that is a very reputable class and can accomplish a lot of things. As I learned, I have been under-accomplishing since level 9. So he'll step it up a little bit now.
Y'all do not understand the anguish in the group chats that we were getting this whole week. It like it was real.
Pain. That was pain. Oh, man.
So yeah, go ahead and check out Mark on YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff, and as well as the podcast. It's going to be a good time. You don't want to miss it. And with that, rounding things out, we have the other official artist for the stream, Deely.
Hi, I'm Deely, aka Raphazel. I linger on here and Twitch and Twitter. And Twitter's still called Twitter, just so you know. So that's not changing. And yeah, and the tavern, because it's really fun. Do art, it's really fun. Demi will be on for who knows how many more weeks, and then have to take a hiatus. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out, and then listening to y'all for a few weeks after. But yeah, it's super fun. So just, keep following everyone and keep watching wins and mishaps and all the other really cool streams and stuff we have in the tavern. Everybody's awesome there, so
it's all a good time around here. Yeah, so we already have to play that one by ear, but we are approaching that where it could be any time now. So during that time, we'll be down to a 3-person party for a little bit, and then whenever Deely feels like she's ready to come back, we'll go ahead and jump back up to 4. But yeah, it's going to be a good time all around. And with that, as a reminder, you can always catch this episode if you have to leave for any reason. VOD will be available immediately after. It should be able to pick up right where you left off. Also, this episode will be available in podcast next Monday, just like you can listen to episode 62 right now. So all that good stuff. We can find out where most podcasts are available: Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. With that, I think we're all set. So let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. And welcome back, everybody. So, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Cicere's Angels was making their way into the Gerudo Highlands to seek out the temple of the 8th heroine in hopes of locating this colossal creature, this monster of ice, wind, and lightning that had been talked about in various stories and also from a past letter that Adek had known about from his mother. This led them to the deep of the Gerudo Highlands. They fought the creature and made their way into the temple of the 8th heroine that was used as a bit of a training ground in times past to test one Gerudo's spirit both as a thief and as a warrior. The party made their way through it, managing to overcome various trials of will and also strength, and a rather bit of a troll bit of an encounter in a room, and then ended up facing down their colossal foe, striking it, causing it to come down to a crumble. And in the center of its heart, or what appeared to be where its heart would be, a stone slab of sorts with strange markings came forth. And we pick up as you all are still in this frozen room. The temperature still seems to be decent. Like you can work here, but the ice on the floor does seem to be fading away as the colossal creature has vanished. That was the main cause of it. This thing is before you. With that, what do you all do?
I'm gonna go look at the thing on the ground.
Okay, so as you look, it appears to be almost like that of a triangle of sorts. You can think of it almost like an obtuse triangle. It has peculiar markings across it that seem to go into various wave patterns on either side that wrap around it. So one on each side with a little circle in the center and then another circle in the very dead of the center. So a ring and then a circle, I should say.
I will pick it up and examine it.
Okay. So as you pick it up, it has, with your strength, you are definitely able to pick it up with ease, but even still, you can feel that there's a definite sturdiness to this. It's more dense than it is anything else.
Okay. Is it like dense in the fact that it's just built on a big slab, or could it contain more inside?
It feels like so a good comparison would be like picking up like a cube of tungsten. It is more so that the things combined into it just make it, despite its apparent size, just absolutely heavy. So whatever material it is, it's more so that than anything.
Can I tell what it's made of?
I would say.
Have I seen this before?
I would say this would be a nature check.
Nature.
What are you looking at there, Science Bro?
Thanks. You ever seen this before? Because I got a 26 to see if I've ever seen this before.
I don't believe I have.
Okay. Well, you definitely you haven't seen this kind of metal before. But you've heard tales of this kind of metal / stonework of sorts. It's not necessarily obsidian, but it is definitely a black. It's definitely a black stonework. A decent term. You've heard of it known as Grudite. Grudite.
Okay. Is there activation to this thing, or putting my finger on the center circle?
As you're putting your finger on the center circle, it doesn't really do anything. This writing appears to almost be incredibly ancient.
Like it's Gerudo writing?
It looks to be potentially a form of it. You definitely do recognize that this is Gerudo, just an older version of Gerudo. So for us, it would be like looking at Middle English almost.
Can I make out anything of it?
This, I would say, to decipher it, since you know Gerudo, this would just be an intelligence check.
Okay.
You know what that is, right?
25. And
you do need that.
Science Bros for a 27.
So this takes this takes a lengthy. This takes a long time to parse out because it's an older version of the language that you're just not familiar with. But eventually, you do gather it that apparently this thing is not so much activated based on anything on the stone itself, but more so a location. And you gather that the bands and things like that are more so about, and the circles in the center are more about, it would guide you to the tower potentially in the center of the Eye of Calamity. So this seemed to be a way to guide people to that tower.
Yeah, that was one thing I was going to try, was like start to turn to see if like anything activates like a direction, even if it's pointing that way.
Currently, not currently, based upon where you're standing, nothing is really activated.
Okay. It's almost like a compass or something.
Oh. Like for an Eye of Calamity or something?
I think so.
So that means we did it?
I think so.
Yes.
It's interesting because what, the Eye of Calamity showed up 500 years ago?
Uh-huh.
I mean, this Gerudo stuff is way before that. If I'm feeling not the DM right with what he said. Gerudo writing's way older than 500 years. So if it had to point to something at the center of the Eye of Calamity, the Eye of Calamity potentially is something that people had to navigate a really long time ago.
Well, just because there's a storm there, doesn't that mean it could be covering something that's there?
Time stuff! Yeah?
Right.
Yeah?
Secret stuff.
Time stuff?
I'm just saying, the Eye of Calamity may actually not be a brand new thing.
Time stuff. Am I getting it? Wink?
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Unsure wink?
If I'm right, I'm going to be very proud of myself. I just have to say that.
Hypothesis accepted.
That would be
Now
real
just-
dopers if you figure that out and guess that here.
Incidental dopers, but dopers indeed.
What?
Dopers.
No,
I
it's
think
still
so.
dopers. Even like
Yeah, of course.
stumbling into something that's really cool is dopers.
Sure, it's coincidental dopers.
Yeah, but you don't need to undercut it or anything.
I
Yeah,
never
you don't
said
need
it's
to
undercutting,
undercut it.
But it's not undercutting our most experiments are found
You
by
just have to
accident.
say, Sistery, you are so smart.
We don't know that yet.
Alright, you just have to promise him when I'm right, you have to
upon
say, yes.
confirmation of
Yes.
here said.
you have to turn to me and say, Sistery, you're so smart.
All right.
Alright.
Upon heareth I the to wit hypothesis that Cicely do for withheld, I
Are you having
hearsay,
an
Avon,
attack?
shall I'm being oathful. She's what she is. She has her own oath.
When he's
So I
really
will
serious about something, he
therefore
swears
say-
an oath like this. This is pretty
Alright,
normal
fine.
behavior.
You guys know.
Yeah, I
what
get what
I'm
you're
doing.
saying, yeah.
I'll call you smart. To it.
You're trying to use like old-fashioned
Yes.
common. Yeah.
And it's much more exemplary when you do. And
He's
precocious.
extra fancy when he does it. That's when you know he's
And that
in an
means
extra
I'm
fancy mood.
serious about it.
Yeah.
Let's put your pinky up.
hmm
Now you're being condescending. I'll forgive it for now. Anyways, is there anything else we need to do in here? I mean, is this it? Do we want to check out that cage?
Huh?
There's a big monster, I think, that was blocking the key that we picked.
Oh, I
to
think
lock
that's
for.
just the keys in it, yeah. So,
Dude, I mean, does no one feel bad for the monster?
what, you're like, you're free now!
Do we feel bad for the monster?
I mean,
What are you talking about, David?
I mean, how do we know it's a monster? It could just be a creature that's hungry.
Do you want to go try to be its friend?
Nope.
One back there.
All right.
But are you willing to be fine just leaving it in a cage forever to die?
Well, it's been here for like
Been here for a long time.
a long time.
I mean, if we wanted to find out information, I could pretend to be friends with it for a little bit. But I feel like then it'll be really mad if it doesn't like people.
How do we know it's a monster?
Again, do you want to go try to talk to it?
Me personally? I mean, I guess I could be persuasive if I try. Barring it understands me.
I mean, we could
Yes or
go
no?
try.
We could at least give it a good old attempt.
While he's debating this, can I see if the big monster has any loot that he dropped?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
7!
It is very hard to tell, but there are definitely a lot of loose elements of rocks and things like that. You do manage to come across what seems to be a sapphire that is definitely caught in the middle of one of the stones, but that's really about it.
I found this!
Ooh,
Good
It's
find.
pretty.
it's so pretty. I love sapphires.
Was that in the pieces of this thing that you found?
Yes.
Could have been here, we don't know. I guess I'll have a look around real quick. The other monster can wait.
Anyone who is looking around for stuff, go ahead and make investigation checks on the monster if you are doing that.
Science bro myself.
Natural
I was a
20!
science for you, man, right here.
Oh, hey!
I'm just
even better.
picturing a deck just standing over, just
Oh.
like that Tom Brady
28.
gift. Jeez. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I love that gif, man. Like,
It's so good.
so 28.
25.
25.
I look in the same exact spot Scissory did, but just on the other side of the same rock.
Yeah, unfortunately, there seems to be the ore deposit was really only somewhere around there. So I'm assuming you got like a 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 9, something.
Oh.
I don't know. It was rad.
Yeah. All right. So 25 and 27. You are definitely able to find that there are a few deposits of ore in here, specifically that of 2 emeralds,
Not bad.
1 topaz,
Who's keeping track of this? Is this like a group thing?
Writing it down.
Okay.
and
I'm sure Marcus too.
you do gather that there appears to be almost a dagger of sorts caught in the ice. It seems to be almost glistening with a magical aura to it.
Ooh.
Magic dagger. Mm-hmm.
That looks really cool. Let's try to get it out.
How are you doing that?
Well,
Well.
we're going to. Oh, Demi doesn't have any fiery spells. Okay, she's gonna chip away at it with her other dagger.
I'm going to light a torch and just hold it close to it.
Okay, between both of your efforts, the ice is weakened by the fire, and you're just chipping away at it. And eventually, you do pull out the dagger, and it's very finely made. It looks like it's the hilt is built in a way that it definitely favors an element of where it seems to be preferring that of being thrown. So, and the dagger itself has a bit of a curve to it. It definitely seems to be Gerudo inspired with its design, but it glows with a nice ornate magic aura to it.
Hey, Mira's got really big when you looked at that.
I mean, it's a very exquisite piece right there. And I just always love the different sort of cultural artifacts. Does anyone else have any interest in sort of. You see, the curve is actually good for throwing on those sort of daggers. Sometimes even reverse grip, though it's not quite efficient in combat, so some think it's cool looking. But
do you want to take it?
You can take it.
No one else wants it?
I got this thing, and I point to the Master Sword.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could take it off with your hands if.
Do you guys want me to hold on to the stones?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I keep the sapphire though? I think it's really pretty. I kind of like
Sure,
it.
you can hold on to the
Okay.
sapphire.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it matches your eyes, but it doesn't because you have red eyes. We all have red eyes.
Yeah, there's
Not
a
any of our
red-eye
eyes.
party.
Oh yeah, I guess all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. I don't know why I never thought of that before. That's really
We have
great.
red eyes?
Orangish,
Yeah, everybody
orangish
does.
red.
Yeah, we have like ruby colored,
Yeah.
or like dark maroon-ish kind of.
Actually, don't.
60 sessions later, and we're discovering what eyes look like.
It's okay.
And you
We
say,
all
"Hey,
make
Rachel,
like
design my
color
character. I don't care what it looks like."
Marul, do you? I don't know why my voice just cracked. Do you recognize this sort of handiwork on the dagger, or is it like another ancient sort of?
Well, let's see. Dang, roll.
I'm actually very curious if it's like new or old.
Yeah, she got a modified 20 on that.
Oh, good job.
So she looks at that and says, I've seen these kind of weapons before, talked about more so in history books, various artistic expressions of warfare within the Gerudo. This dagger very well could be one of a pair, but again, I don't know about that. But what I do know is that it is said that this dagger, when one is able to focus within its magic, if you are able to throw it and then lands, you can then almost teleport yourself to wherever it's thrown.
What? Ava, I think maybe we need to discuss.
Wait, I want it. Never mind. I want the dagger.
I mean, sure. It's no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Take it.
Of course, it needs to
So
find...
that was Michael reacting, not
Yeah.
Ava.
Of course, it needs to find purchase. It can't necessarily just be
Right.
thrown anywhere. So if you throw it into a thing of wood, you can go there, or even toward an enemy, and it'll... So be very careful of when you do it.
Right.
But it's
Can I
missing
see it
its
for a
twin.
second? Avon?
Just kidding. Yeah.
Just sticks in Adek's hand.
And then I'm gonna just like lightly toss it so that like the blade's not pointing towards him. Just very lightly toss it to him. Do I teleport to him?
Nope.
I will have to tune to it. I'm guessing.
I don't know. I just was seeing if I could like surprise hug you or something.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Well,
There's like a
Use
moment where,
me
like he
to
has
find
arms
Christian.
out, like as you catch it, and just like, oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Street down for the knife.
Using a dagger for surprise hug. Oh my... Only...
Sneak attack damage.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
you take the dagger damage, but then you
I mean-
take healing.
Adek, would you like a hug?
Sure. Come here.
All right.
I would hug him and pick him up off the ground and everything.
Okay.
We did it, man. We beat it.
Yep.
Just pat him on the back. Yeah.
Like a small burp, like a baby or something. Oh, you can put me down now.
Yep. Yeah.
We should keep an eye.
Oh, okay.
If it isn't a pair, we might want to keep our
There's
eye
some.
out for the other one.
I don't
Could
know
you-
where it would be, and as far as I know, these things were lost ages ago.
Yeah, we'll just keep our eyes open and
They were most likely
You know.
used when the Gerudo were more thieves than anything.
Hmm. Well, I say we stay here until we find the other dagger, even if it takes us years.
I mean, do you
You
have?
can go ask the other person, see if they know the guard. See, hey,
That's
you know
true.
the
Maybe he-
daggers?
Yeah, go
Maybe
find.
they
Ask
have
your
it.
best friend, even.
It's really not the worst thing in the world. But don't you have that spell to locate object or anything?
Not today.
No, well, that's unfortunate. All right.
No. I had other things I was planning on doing, like destroying that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did great.
Everyone
Oh yeah, we have the best twin power ever, by the way. I mean, well, all of us too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, everyone did great.
If Avon could rewind, he'd rewind and go give Demi a high five. He'd be like, "What happened?" That's awkward.
Well, anyway, let's move on from that. I think everyone did a great job.
Really good.
Anyway,
we were sillies after battles. Okay.
it's just giddy, like all the adrenaline's still there. Like, you still want to keep fighting, but it's gone now. So
it's true. Do we really want to talk to that other being entity, whatever it is?
I have a feeling that it's probably a guardian of whatever that chest is. So it could probably cause more harm to us.
For something we already picked the lock to. So
did we get the chest for it?
Yeah, the key's probably in there is what I'm thinking, because they had a whole thing with the lock.
Oh.
So I feel like it'd be really pointless.
You know what we forgot about? The fire breathing potion?
Oh. Well.
Awkward.
Yeah, you did.
We'll probably keep forgetting about it.
That's going to the Bob inventory and never to be seen again.
Oh yeah, no, I've given players things at the very beginning of campaigns, and it's like 80 sessions
Never
later, not used once.
Remember the big bad when you used that one potion?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like when Zach pulled out that one gem. I'm like, I don't even know what I gave him to him, but I trust you. Sure.
Like, I gave that to you? Okay.
You got the elemental. Go for it. It's on your inventory sheet. Perfect. Well, thank you everyone for letting me hold on to this.
I just want to try it at some point. That's my only requirement.
Of course.
But I already have enough magic items anyway, so I don't even need it.
At any point, if you want to trade your mirror for the dagger, we can.
Oh.
Not permanently. I'm just saying temporarily.
Just like for like a battle for funsies.
For funsies.
Oh, do you have a shield I could use?
I'll even throw in the hook shot. I do. It's actually better, but it's actually more effective in defense. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, yeah. Maybe like next battle we could do that. That'd be really fun.
You
want to use it first.
If I ever wanted to put a numerical value, it's like a +3. So unlike +3, it's +1 in like a standard form.
Okay.
You guys really like the trading off.
It's fun.
We're twins.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that? I'm just kidding.
Yes. I didn't know that. All this twin talk, I thought you just meant like, your cousins.
Instantly not interested in them anymore.
We need to break up.
So it's not me, it's you. All right. Yeah. So I mean, this place. Nothing else we can check out in here. Everything seems calm. We can let the historians know in Gerudo Town that they'd be able to come in here and excavate this place.
Close
call
there. Yeah.
Oh no, not for a precocious lad like me. But yeah, they can come through here and recover some lost history.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So, are we?
Well, if
Yep.
we can certainly try to leave, but the thing is, we will definitely need to try to find shelter to a place where we can be warm, because with how long we've been in here, it's probably approaching close to nightfall.
I got
That may be able to
everyone.
provide that for us, right?
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, we could just sleep in here, right?
Or here, yeah.
Never for sure outside of the elements.
Go on.
Find a nice quiet
Yeah.
room.
Good thing. We could double up, like.
Yeah, approximately what time of the
and
day
then-
would it be?
you arrived around close to like just in the early afternoon.
Okay.
So
That'd be going into late time anyway.
It'd be going into like
Okay.
early evening, slow. The temperatures would definitely be rapidly dropping.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Easily out of the elements in here, and even if we need the dome for warmth, we know it's safe now.
Tomorrow, when we are leaving, Demi can use her super cool like create something ability and make a giant toboggan for us to just go zipping all on the way down.
Whoa.
What's a toboggan?
For going
Oh, actually, yeah. What is it? It sounded so cool.
It's like a boat, but for the
A light round boat?
A sled?
A light round snow boat?
Sure, yes.
Whoa.
Hey,
Sure.
That's a little fantastical, don't you think?
Just you wait. It will be fantastic.
I'm excited.
All the things I've heard of. That's the one that I can't believe in.
It's fun. Sleds are fun. You just go really fast and then you don't have to trek through the snow.
Like how fast?
As fast as
Depends
the
how steep
incline
it
is.
is.
I don't do math.
Oh. So like really fast.
Really fast.
Yes.
Terrifying.
But no cliffs. We won't go off any cliffs.
Well,
We're
here's
trying
what
not to.
Featherfall. I got Featherfall.
Okay. All right, let's go set up camp.
All right. So, are you doing it inside or outside? I need to know.
Inside.
Inside? Okay. So, finding a place, especially on like the first floor, is fairly easy and straightforward to do. There are plenty of rooms to where you could just find rest for the night. As you are setting up for the night, Avum, you are getting things set up. A mysterious fog starts to wrap around you. None of you see this happening, by the way. You just see Avum almost going into a slight daze. But
Scissori, Demi, Adek.
Yes?
Did we hear that?
you do not.
Oh.
Dear me.
So,
Indubitably not good.
there's the walls of the room you are in fade into white void, with almost like distant trees off in the distance, and you just hear, "Time is running short."
Does it sound any voice familiar? Like more the Oracle, or is it more evil?
This is one of the oracles. You do recognize this as the Oracle of Secrets, specifically.
Which was not the first one that talked to me. It was the second one, right? Remembering that right?
She was the first one that appeared.
That is the first one. Okay.
Yeah, she's the one with green hair specifically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Furore.
You know,
Furore for the Zelda fans out there.
I'd love to say I had my pen ready, but you know. Well, I would assume that's a matter of perspective. Hello?
She walks out. Her hood is down this time. You see her almost bright green hair that looks like the elements of the forest that are put up into a slight like bobs up at top, but also then go streaming down into various ponytails on the back. And she gives a slight smirk and saying, "There are whispers of another conflict rising on the continent of Skyloft."
Whispers, you say? I need to bring up the map. Skyloft, is that near Holodrum?
Skyloft is on the continent of Holodrum.
Okay. Right. Is this related to Holodrum or something newer then?
It very well could be. Much of this information I'm being kept in the dark on. But
You, the Oracle of Secrets in the dark. That's terrifying.
somehow, Vati must be regaining his strength or doing things to counteract everything since he knows you all still live.
Right.
He could be trying to gather forces to his name. Something to do with from what I can gather, something to do with the Gorons over in the Talus Peaks.
There are more there, not just Death Mountain.
They tend to be more, from what I know with that, and this is something that'll never be kept from me. The Gorons there tend to be more warlike. You will be hard-pressed to not find more warriors, fighters, those that give in to their anger and juggernauts amongst them.
I see.
It would not surprise me if Vati is using means to be able to try and take them over. I fear that my sister may be involved in this plot, but again, I do not know. Somehow it's kept from me.
Do you believe not only is she injured, but maybe somehow possessed or something?
I do not know. Somehow even my sight is being blocked.
Well, when your sight is being blocked, our sight can be your eyes.
Indeed. But the more time you spend, the longer and stronger Vati grows. So time is short. Do what you can with what the time that is given, though.
Stronger we become too. I do believe we are gaining strength to make an encounter and a confrontation, but we are trying to weaken the other players. I believe Viren should be pushed back to the Light Realm, and Onyx hopefully will have a lesser hold. If they come running back to Vati, maybe we can corner them. Lessen their allyship, raise ours. It's a chessboard, but we'll make the final move.
Perhaps then Viren is something to do with these goings-on in the Talus Peaks.
I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Do you know anything of what Demi was seeing with Holodrum? She seems to have been called there herself to study. I don't know.
Ah, yes. Most likely to that of Symmetry City, the capital of Holodrum. There you'll find many studies of the arcane arts, as well as even that of more bardic institutions. No doubt if she is called by the sages to be the one to perform the Song of Sealing, she can get some answers she seeks there.
Another finishing move. Good. Alright. Well, is there anything else I should know?
Well, the good news is, when you do come to seek me out, she kind of lifts her hand and Sprite is above her. With this one at more full strength, should be able to guide you through the fairies' woods to the Maku tree. That much easier.
On the east side of the peaks, yes?
Exactly. Or wait, hold on. Let me double check my map here. Western.
To the right.
Fairies' woods are the whole thing.
Gotcha. Okay, so the west side.
Yeah.
Gotcha. West. Maku tree. Right. West side. Good. Light realm. Twilight realm's always reversed. Yeah. They always talk to lefty, you know.
Ah.
I forgot the rhyme.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a reverse one for the rhyme.
Fair enough.
It's been a while. You just remember. That's all.
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, seems like we have a next place to go. Come seek you out.
I look forward to it. And with that, she taps her staff, and the fog fades away. Scissory. As you're setting up, Hero walks up to you and telepathically communicates with you. He wishes to speak with you.
Oh, is this how we do it now?
Perhaps.
Okay, how do I do this?
Just focus on my mind.
Okay. This is cool. Alright, here we go. So then I'll try.
As you do focus, you focus in on his eyes and you see them begin to start to gleam a white glow. And eventually you are drawn into the very familiar void that you are, that you've been to a few times at this point. You see on the other side, standing there, sword and shield drawn in the skeletal ghostly form, is the hero's shade and the worn armor covered in vines. You are growing stronger, Scissory.
Hi, Shade. Thanks.
Well, considering how things are going in your journey, it is clear that now you need not only defense for yourself, but also mean to help defend your friends against the oncoming conflict with your foe.
That would be great.
He walks up to you and points at the Master Sword. Draw your blade.
By the way, was this yours? Did you this exact one?
Yes.
Whoa, that's pretty
It
fun.
is
Okay.
an ancient blade that carries its story back even to the creation of Hyrule itself.
That's pretty crazy to think about.
Indeed. But if the foe you are facing is known as the Wind Mage, therefore any spells he'll be throwing at you will potentially be potent, especially in his new Demon Lord form. What I am going to teach you is to enhance the aura that you already provide your friends and yourself to a means of resisting any attacks that may come from these spells.
Whoa. Okay. I won't argue with that.
He says, now, take your blade and focus in on yourself. Feel the magic flowing through the sword. And then channel it outward.
Ooh, so it's like the sword that'll be doing this?
Initially.
So yeah, I'll like take it and still just kind of thinking to myself like, the sword could do that too. That's so cool. But I try not to vocalize it too much. But you could tell she's excited, and yeah, she'll try and like focus in.
All right. I'd say go ahead and make a charisma check.
Okay. 18.
As you focus down on the blade, almost still being excited but calming your mind for just a moment, you breathe in and the blade begins to glow an even stronger divine light than it has before, and then it shifts downward and comes straight down the blade and into the hilt and then expands outward, and it's like boom as your hair flies upward and your little bit of clothing goes fluttering out. As you open your eyes and you see that divine energy is surging down your arms and all across your body as it surges down. You have managed to... And he looks at you, and he's almost rather impressed that it was done on the first try.
Yeah.
And he smiles, and there, even with the jaw kind of tilts to one side as though almost to appear a bit of a slight grin. And he's, well done, Scissory.
This is awesome. Great teacher. You're a great teacher. I think I'm getting better at like doing things the first time. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm pretty excited.
Well,
do I do this every time I want this to happen, or?
At this point, since you managed to figure out how to do it, whenever you are with combat, you will have an aura about you. Or even in general. You'll have an aura about you, and as long as you and your friends are within that range, they will be able to resist most spell attacks.
Awesome. That makes me feel better.
Considering the foes you are going up against, and that your eventual conflict with them is more hastily approaching. This will assist you in that coming conflict.
Yeah, I think, that's actually gonna be really good. Because he seems, Vati definitely seems way more, I don't even know, messed up, I guess?
He is healing, but if anything, soon he will be at full strength, but he has definitely taken on a form that he is probably not used to at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's true. With all the malice and stuff.
Indeed.
Okay. Also, I was practicing the thing with Hero today, so I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. We'll see, but...
That is good. In time you will be able to master it. For now, well done.
Thanks.
When the Master Sword is at full strength, with the combination of the Song of Sealing, you will be able to seal away Vati when the time comes.
Actually, question, seal him away where?
He will be locked away in a demi-plane that only he will have access to it.
Only he will? Oh, like he's the only one there.
He's the only one there.
And he can't, like, just leave when he feels like it.
Exactly. He will be chained and bound. You cannot, due to the power he has become, you cannot simply kill him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I do remember hearing that, so that makes sense. Hey, actually, I was gonna ask you, so I'm glad we're talking, Shade. I had a question for you. So I don't know if like you know or if you saw Adek having his little thing with Ganon possessing him or whatever. So I was really worried to use a sword on him because obviously you don't want, you know, I didn't want to hurt. I didn't know if like that would like kill Adek, you know. I didn't know if you knew.
If he is possessed by the form of Demise or Ganon, then what would occur? He would be more susceptible to the Holy Blade. It would cause more harm to him. And if he was to be knocked down, it could result in Adek's death. While Ganon or Demise would be knocked away, if done enough harm, it could potentially cause enough damage to Adek's soul that he could be unretrievable.
Oh. So not like a normal, because, you know, I mean, if you like duel someone, you know, you could accidentally kill him. So it's not the same thing. Like, it's actually way more dangerous to use that thing on Adek.
Potentially.
Okay. So, like, I don't want to risk it.
At first, it'll be fine, but if it does enough harm to him in the long run, it could, and he is killed via it, it could cause enough damage to his soul to where, yes, he would not be able to be brought back.
So even if you did use it, you wouldn't want to use it a lot.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't then, because I definitely was thinking about it, but I don't know. Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't. That doesn't even happen. I don't have to think about it, so perfect. That sounds good.
That is always the hope.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, can you just do this all the time? Talk to me through Hero? Is this like a normal thing?
Not always, but in some special cases.
Oh, that's cool. Well, thank you for showing me.
Of course. And with that, your vision fades. And as you come back, Avum comes back at the same time as you all are getting set up. So.
Oh, you're muted.
Is there any way at the tail end of Avum's that you can look back to ask one more question, or is it already over?
You could certainly try.
About his question. I'm blanking out. Oh, he tries to turn around right before the end. He goes, "Oh, this dagger. Do you know anything of its counterpart?"
I
Figuring
think
Oracle of Secrets and everything.
she looks in. I think its counterpart might be somewhere on Holodrum, but I am unsure.
Good to know. Maybe the fates will take us there. Thank you.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
Just
no,
kidding,
no.
Oracle Officer. You can leave now, it's fine.
Alright. So as you both come back, for you all, that was various lengths of time, but everyone here, it was more them almost blanking out for about 5 seconds.
Oh,
Okay, guess who
we
has a
have
cool
new
new
gravity.
power?
What?
you too? You had a thing?
What?
Look at this. The twin thing today.
Yes, it's
We're
hardcore
just, like,
today.
synced up.
Yes.
No, you
Yes,
go first. Go ahead.
You're just standing there.
No,
Huh?
we both had
it's
a
like a
moment.
long,
Clearly,
long
everybody.
blink. It's a really
Oh.
long blink.
I mean,
Oh,
Ron
you
was
just
a
had like a
good
thought, and you were just
conversation.
kind of like looking it off, and then
See, you
Yeah,
just don't
same.
understand the twin thing, obviously. She had a moment. Look at how excited she is.
Yeah, I can like
I
do
don't
some
have a twin.
very.
That's true. I don't have a twin.
I don't.
Aw,
It's okay,
well, we
Adek.
can try and get you one.
I don't think it's
No.
possible.
No,
I mean-
no, I have a say in this. That's not happening.
You know, I have heard of spells about copying someone. It's
I cast mirror image, and all of a sudden there's
Triplets now.
quadruplets.
Whoa! There you go.
I like that, Mom. 4 of me.
I think it's better now that you're an adult than when you weren't.
Oh, could you imagine just 4 of them running off in different directions? And you didn't know which one was the real one?
I don't want to
Inventing
think about
everything.
that, but thank you for that image.
Is it story time? Sharing time?
Could do Phantasmal Force. Anyways, go ahead. Yes, tell us what.
If one of you just wants to shoot a spell at me, you totally should, and I can show you.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah. It's just
I mean, clearly, this is
spell. It has to be a spell.
it's my territory.
I'm just picturing it like Avum just pulling out his gun. All right, bang!
Spell.
Like,
But the gun's name spell.
I cast
do you mean
drugs.
like in an effectual spell that you have to
Like something
stop it?
that's gonna like hurt me.
Something that hurts you?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Like super sure?
Yeah.
Do I have anything?
Yeah, because
can-
the ability specifically states like all spell damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
yeah.
told the dead.
Sure. Can I purposefully fail the save?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be like, hit me.
So go ahead and roll damage. Technically, she's not full health. It's the D12s.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I'm never
Oh,
gonna
it's
hit with my Toll the Deads.
I don't
ever.
even know if I have a 12.
That's the
Toll the
Yeah, I
Dead.
found
It's a cool spell, but almost never goes off in any campaign I've ever been in. Like,
So rare. It makes me so sad.
28.
Half it.
so as you are detecting it, you do, Scissor, you definitely do hear this like gong, and you feel like yourself being shunted forward and then coming right back, as though you had briefly been shifted to the grave and then back. And Avum, you do realize like you did a decent number there, but then you look and Scissory, that would have been about cut down to 14.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
you 14 necrotic, so you realize that didn't do as much as it should have.
Wow.
I mean, ouch, but not as ouch as it could have been. And if you guys stand around me, it's gonna do the same thing.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Like, how close?
Like, and I draw like a little circle with my hands, like 10 feet.
Well, then query then, and I go within 10 feet, and I said, now hit me.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't hold back. You can even
Well,
smite.
wait, I don't really have any like
Smite me.
spells. I don't
Well,
have any.
does that-
No,
does that
that's not gonna work.
Does not work?
Also, I don't have any. I've used like everything I have on this battle. So
Okay, someone hit
Do
me.
you want us dissonant whispers?
Ah. Dissonant whispers.
Second level is the lowest I can cast it.
Oh.
So you said we have to fail it?
Okay, so are you willingly?
Or
What did it
so just like
say?
watching this go back.
Yeah, Marul
I mean, she said
she's
we had to let it happen. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Avum, this is like the opposite. Where like she's always down to try a potion. She's like, well, if she said it worked, so sure. So she's
it's
totally
experiment
trusting.
time.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and
Fail
roll
it.
roll damage.
Only 9. I rolled
Okay.
really low.
So you realize it again. Same thing happens. It cuts down to 4. So
And then I uncanny dodge if I can.
that
Does
only
it
works
work
for
there?
that only works for weapon attacks.
Weapon attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool though, because that could
Oh,
roll
wait.
up pretty well.
It goes. It's specifically actually correction. Does say attacks. This was a saving throw. I think Dissonant Whispers is a saving throw.
So on a
Yeah, it's a
spell
wisdom save.
attack could work.
technically,
Double half it. That's actually
I think there's a distinction between attacks and casting a spell though as an action. So that's the difference.
if it just says attacks, that technically falls into the category spell attacks.
good. Spell attacks too, right?
Possibly.
Not possibly.
It's like
At least not in my games.
Yeah. Yeah? What?
like chromatic orb or something.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So regardless,
That's cool.
it is halved.
Anyways, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. It didn't hurt as
Oh.
much. Yeah, it worked.
Are
Seriously,
you
man.
okay?
Huh?
Sorry.
I'm sure. I'm just terrified.
Yeah.
I'll get over it.
Yeah. All it specifies is an attacker you can
Look it up
see
to you.
hits you with an attack. That's it. An attack. So technically, spell attacks would fall into that category. Normally, if normally they would categorize as weapon attacks or things.
Right.
So
Sweet. Well, that's quite effective. I like it.
Yep. So if you
Amazing.
don't want to get completely annihilated by a spell, you can hang out with me.
hmm
You know, this goes like all your boyfriends always said you had like a charismatic aura about you, but this is like
Yeah.
manifestation tenfold.
Yeah, basically.
Now they're going to want to hang out with you. Everybody's going to want to hang out like around you, just to keep safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll just circle back in.
I will
like it.
always be popular now with this. Perfect. Anyway, so what did you have a big revelation, Ava?
Oh, yes, I had another visit from our Oracle friend. This was the... Well, don't worry, it's a secret. But it's one of the Oracles. Literally, it's a secret. But she was saying
Okay.
that there's Vati, or potentially even Viren, if she was pushed out, could be making another play near Holodrum and Skyloft at the Talus Peaks. There's another group of Gorons, I guess, that I was unaware of, but these are more warriors. They call them juggernauts, I guess, or fight with anger, maybe more barbaric. But it seems like he's trying to either allyship them or maybe even, I would assume, trick them somehow into gathering forces for his side. So she pointed us in that direction to potentially do another crushing blow to his strength, but as well as I need to make that visit to the Mako tree with Sprite, complete my little trip, I guess, this Oracle pilgrimage of sorts. Oh, Demi, as well. She said, she confirmed that Symmetry, that there's a potentially bardic college there, at the capital there, for your vision. That she did confirm that going there you could learn the Song of Sealing. I think that confirms your vision, right?
Yeah. Well, it's good to know.
So that, I mean, it sounds like many of the pieces on the board are starting to form. We have many of the cities and leadership gathering forces or what remains to make a counterattack and gather what resources we have left.
Mm-hmm.
But she did say this was... The time is running short. But we need to be wise with the next few steps. I do still believe there are necessary steps that we need to make, but to be thoughtful of them, let's put it that way. And eventually the body will come to full strength again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, better go get all our stuff done. Sooner the better.
She did say potentially the counterpart will be her holodrum, so that's kind of nice.
Counterpart?
For the dagger.
Oh.
Oh, seriously? Oh, that's
all right.
She's the Oracle Secrets, you know.
Okay.
What if she said it was like behind a rock or something? I would have laughed.
Be better secret.
Behind that rock.
Like, oh, we missed it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So that's cool. Yeah.
So
It's kind of fun you get so many visions now. It's kind of like, oh, I have this thing. Seems like normal now.
Twin visions.
It's starting to be.
There's a brief moment Adek looks sad as you guys are talking, but then...
Oh, buddy.
Do you want a vision?
I want a nice vision.
Yeah! You deserve a nice one.
I get plenty of not nice visions.
That's true.
It's okay.
Oh, Adek.
I'm gonna make up a vision for you. You just have to pretend like you think it's real. Maybe it'll be fun.
Okay, sure.
I cast Phantasmal Force on Adek.
Isn't that supposed to be like a really bad, like?
It says if you want it to be.
Okay,
Yeah, it can be anything you
just
want.
wanted to make sure because usually
It says it's an illusion that the target treats the phantasm as if it were real. If it is dangerous, it would cause the pain.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh, okay.
So yeah, it says
Good
in
to
fact the
know.
target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality that it can even take damage from the illusion. But nope.
Okay.
So yeah. Actually, I kind of stop at mid-range. I'll even let it fizzle. Adek, I just feel, I don't know, I don't feel right doing this without your permission. It's very...
It feels kind of empty if you're just going to be like, here. But it's a nice thought. Thank you for that.
I know, but, kind of, I didn't want to be like, oh, if you, if you weren't realizing it happened, and then, you're like, oh, someone else is, messing with my mind. I just, kind of an afterthought.
I was just thinking in the middle of the night we could wake Adek up and be like, you're doing a great job, Adek!
Yeah, you guys,
and then
you guys
that would
are
be
great.
the vision.
I don't need anything special. I just...
Avon walks up and gives Adek a hug.
Aww.
It's an awkward hug, but it's a hug. and say, sometimes reality is better than visions, my friend.
That's true.
Yeah, like I said, I do get visions. They're just not fun ones where people are like teaching me something cool and it tells me where fun items are. You know, it's I want to kill everybody or take over or yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay
Sorry.
though. You know, we'll deal with that eventually, right?
I'll try and put in a good word with my Oracle Secrets friend and see if we can find you some secret sprigs or something.
I'm good.
Secret what?
Springs, ancient springs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're gonna go to the
Somebody
Springs
brings
of
it
Power.
back.
If your friends, any of your friends who you talk to, I don't know if you have a lot of friends you talk to in your visions, Demi,
No.
but if anybody, even Mom, if you know anybody too, giant ancient cores, if you find anybody who can find me one, I
Oh.
would definitely like to find one of those. Actually,
Well, let's all just manifest to maybe someone who's the Dane creator, maybe a master of our universe here that could potentially help us manifest that.
I'll think of like
Hylia?
ancient spirit of the Sheikah or something. Maybe they can lead me to one tonight. So
Perfect.
I mean, we could meditate. That's always a good thing.
I'll try it tonight.
Merle, do you have visions of random things? People coming to you and like telling you things?
No, this is completely new to me.
No.
And
Okay.
she's basically been off
With
in the
the whole
distance watching this with like a kind of smile on her face, not interfering, but definitely enjoying seeing her son have
Socialize.
social. I wasn't gonna say it like that, but yes.
Wow, he has friends now.
Yeah.
Finally.
What a relief.
Mom
I love
moment.
like how glad his father was. He's like, "Catch my go meet friends. It's good."
There's no other way to put it, but yes.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Aaron said he didn't have a very good time with his
Yeah.
I miss
Psychology.
Aaron. I miss him sighing at us. He would have sighed so much today.
I even miss him trying to do secret missions against our family members. In a kind heart. He can never keep a secret too long, can he? Love that.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it. Aaron's great. He didn't do anything to Dad.
I never said your dad.
I'm sorry.
I'm-
He tried to do what?
Nothing. He didn't try to do anything. He refused to do anything bad.
He's fine. He's fine.
great.
He's cool.
Okay. But when I see this Aaron, we're gonna have words.
You should give him a big pat on the back and say, "Good work, not killing Dad."
That does not help Adek. He was assigned to kill your father?
Yeah, by people who were like,
Well,
evil,
to
so-
investigate to see if he was bad
Well,
to be assassinated, which he
Because
deemed
there's
that he wasn't.
a bad Rito group who are trying to infiltrate and take over, and Aaron's master fell into that category, and Aaron
Bad guys.
realized it and
Jerk.
thought of it.
Okay, so Aaron isn't the one. Well, he might get a single magic missile, but so the other one is then the one that deserves all my iron.
Oh yeah, the other one's the bad.
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
Snake? No,
I
did Snake
popped
die?
up the air
What's the other
and
one?
pounded him into the ground. Like it was the best pile driver you've ever seen.
That was
I
great.
cast Silent Image, and it's just the whole interaction of like Aaron flying around shooting arrows at the two bad guys, and then Adek just like tackling him and smacking him down to the ground, and then there's just Scissory and Avum over on the side that just like fall over,
You guys fell over a lot.
and then Demi like kicking butt. Yeah,
And then Aaron eventually falling
I
out of the
did too.
sky. But
Yeah,
Yep.
I was
He
like,
stops
that's
it before
that's a
that
bit of a
happens.
recovery before. Don't go too far.
he stops that before it happens. He just rewinds it again. Look at, I mean, seriously, that's the tackle midair was perfection.
I'm rather impressed there, Adek. Good job. But regardless, good to know that nothing happened there. So, but it is good to hear. With all this Adek, I am very happy to hear and see that, again, even your friends in action.
I think we'd all be dead without him, to be honest.
I'd probably believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd be in big trouble without them too. Possibly destroying Gruder Town.
Adek.
Well, that's why we all are together.
And we're all friends, and we all got each other's backs.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, I think at this point we should all get some rest. We can make our way to Gerudo Town tomorrow, or at least I know I can. You all can do what you need to do, and I'll be able to report everything to the Gerudo Chief, and then probably make my way to Zora's Domain from there to start assisting in these plans.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
Demi,
Yes.
I want to talk to you about something later. Okay.
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 Everyone just looks really confused between the two of them because they've never had this sort of interaction before.
Avum, I want to talk to you about something later.
Okay, what? He just says out loud, like, you can just pull me aside if you need to. What's up?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow, you're making fun of... Wink, no wink. Oh,
I'm not making fun of them. I just thought I wanted to join in,
FOMO, I get it. Feel
Yeah.
you being left out.
Did
Well, yeah.
you want to talk now?
Sure. I mean, if everyone's done, we're just setting up for camp.
I mean,
sure.
we're just,
Yeah, we're setting
just
up, I
hanging
think,
out,
yeah.
Eating soup. I don't know. She makes soup.
All right. So yeah, I'll pull Debbie aside. Pop up my notebook.
Yes.
So, I mean, I've been thinking about all those, like, shrines people teleport to here and there. Do you have any thoughts on that? Like, you've used them a lot, haven't you, recently?
Well, yeah. I mean, and there's a Sheikah art to making them, so it's something I've looked into. Do you want to fix the one in Gerudo Town? Is that?
I mean, potentially, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about. We talked about getting around places. You ever think about that before? Like, maybe we could do it.
Yeah. I mean, there's magics. I was given a lot of material before I left. She just pulls out like some scrolls or something that her mentor gave her. There's a bunch of spells in there. Notes. Yeah, there's some teleportation things and, other Sheikah secrets, I guess you could say. I don't know why we keep them secret, but yeah. You mean like making it myself, or like me using the teleportation circles myself instead of someone else?
Yeah, like, do you think you could use the teleportation, like, shrines?
I probably could. I might not even need a shrine with some of these scroll things are correct. Well, at least I only need one, not two.
You only need one?
See, and then she like goes into the teleportation, like whole spiel about the sigils and the, I'm not. There's too much to explain, but there's sigils and coordinates and I think I could probably do it one-sided. I mean, there's definitely theories to back it all up. I think I'm close to breaking this one down. So yes, I have thought about it, just in case we needed to get some more quickly, but, do you think it'd be more effective to, like, get to Holodrum, or are you thinking just in general?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to get to Holodrum, but think that it'd be possible, maybe, to, like, bring all of us, including my mom, to Kakariko Village, and then she could see my dad for a little bit before she goes to Zora's Domain.
Yeah? Is this like a date teleportation
Sure, yes.
Yeah, I'm all down for it.
It's like a big, like halfway the journey is already done for her type
That's
of thing.
true. She's done so much for us.
And
Instead of doing the flowers.
she could see my dad and just like a quick stop there, and then we can go wherever else we need to go. But
yeah,
I was wondering if you think that'd be possible. Like you could facilitate that, and
I know the Kakariko sigils. Yeah, I think so. I'll tell you what. I'll spend tonight looking at the scroll, studying it more, and I'll let you know in the morning.
And then I could like work on that armor upgrade for you while we're there too, because my dad has a forge as like a thank you for doing it. So
yeah,
dopers.
He'll
like hold his hand for a fist pound.
You can also look over these scrolls. I don't know if they're under your expertise of magic, but they are Sheikah secrets. So you're entitled to them, I think. Don't tell Impa.
Yeah, we've already broken some rules before with the whole resurrection shrine stuff. So, whatever. I guess we're...
I actually am trying to... I am trying to think of something else because those resurrection pools are gone. But we'll see.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go study.
Hey, I'll let you meditate on circles. Well, I go meditate on ancient Sheikah spirits.
Use some incense. That helps.
I don't know if I have any incense, but okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll spend some time thinking about the little scrolly things.
Perfect. So...
I'm good. No, I was going to make a comment to Scissory for maybe.
I mean, you can.
Look at that. They're just so cute being friends together.
I think Adek's flirting with her. I'm just kidding. I'm just stop. He's not.
Not that I mean, it's fine if it happens. Just not that I would be like totally.
You should be fine that would happen. She's your girlfriend. Stand up for yourself, man.
I'm trying to stay cool, man. I just know you're joking.
I know. Because if Adek was flirting, he would be stammering all over himself like
that is true.
The most awkward person in the world. So he's definitely not flirting.
Wait, no, we don't know about the dance.
We don't know.
Nobody knows about the dance.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember seeing him in front of Princess Zelda.
That's what I'm saying.
We love feeding him, right? But
yes, it's very cute. They're friends.
Seriously though, how are you? I haven't really been able to check in much.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, as good as you can be with all this stuff going on. But
No, but like twin check-in.
Twin check-in.
You can let down the outer wall for a second with me.
Well, I mean, I feel okay that we're getting stuff done. Like, that feels good. But I feel like I'm not going to feel better, though, until we get some answers from Lana. To be honest. And
what kind of answers do you want?
Well, what the heck went on with the memory thing and why they did that and all that stuff. I'm still mad about that. No, wait! We can talk to her later. I have a lot of questions.
I hope you're recovering. Just checking in. Could you give us a quick recap of why you replaced our memories?
25 words or less.
You can reply to this message.
Here we go.
One more.
There is a slight delay, but she does respond. I am doing well. I did so because I was told to. And no one, especially who Sisri was, should remember that.
Unsatisfying. Thank you, though. It's not your fault.
I have one more message.
No, I mean, I need an actual...
Would you like to meet her in Holodrum?
Can she come?
If we ask Valgrim to take her when she recovers. Be a bad time. We don't have much time to do many things, so if we can double them up.
I mean, I would like to talk to her in person. I feel like what? I'm not supposed to remember that, first of all. But also, I need to know who I killed, honestly. Like, I need to fix that. I'm not going to feel better till... And not that I can fix it, but I'm not going to feel better till I can do something. So...
I'm assuming it's Princess Zelda.
Okay. Well, she gets a pass because she's imprisoned right now, I guess.
I mean... But... I could see myself pleading for you to forget.
For future reference, though, if you ever have forgetty powers, don't ever do that to me.
I know.
Yeah.
But in the moment.
Right.
Especially with just wanting to go home. But I would like to understand the series of events too.
Yeah.
Because we didn't go home. We were just left in a field. I don't know.
Yeah, there's still a lot we don't know what even happened, so I want to find out what happened. And I'm not gonna yell at her, but I kind of want to give her a piece of my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Are you speaking of Princess Zelda? I can't think of a better way to word that. We are heading to Holodrum. If you recover, could you meet us there for answers? Would like to get Valgrim involved to escort you, if possible.
I am... Oh, sorry. Where is that?
The only last thing I was going to say was if you think best course of action.
Okay. That'd probably be up to most...
It was right at the end there.
She, again, responds a little more promptly, saying, I am referring to the Queen, yes. And I can meet you in Holodrum. Valgrim may take some time to persuade. Still locked up.
Last one. Yes, that's actually the point. I feared Valgrim might fall to depression or grief. We'll need him in the fight ahead.
We will do what we can.
Man, Zelda and I just have problems, don't we? Whew.
I think she's trying to do what's best, though.
Yeah.
I mean, for the realm, for political reasons.
Yeah.
I see many reasons why. Even if I asked for a favor. I don't even know if we were involved or not, but I could see trying to cover all this up at the moment, but I don't know, it doesn't fully line up, to be honest. I've always been one to be accountable for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Yeah, okay. Well, so she can come?
Definitely make the effort. Seems
Okay.
like she's healing well. Plus, I'd like our insights on the Gorons as well.
True. Yeah, how are you doing? Are you okay? I know that probably was awful.
Oof. Right. I'm remembering and grieving and not wanting to forget. This is different than the farm boy who couldn't fight back. This was a soldier knowing that he was going in sacrifice for something greater for the realm, but not easy to know that you were the commander for that.
Right.
Never wanted to be in leadership. I've never wanted to be. I just like being in the back making potions. I don't like being in the front making big decisions. So
Yeah, like making a call like that.
But I completely understand we're at war, and there are people that have been sacrificed. So what's worse than to agonize and pity over their sacrifice? Doesn't bring them back. It doesn't change anything. We just honor them and not forget. Maybe if we can change things and go back in time, or use the Triforce, or just unceasingly give up in our studies until we could bring someone like that back.
Whoa! Look at that little fire in your eye. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, we know that there's possible in the short term. I imagine it'd be possible in the long term as well.
That's pretty crazy to think about.
It's on the long term list. I am indebted to him, and I want to make sure to clean that ledger one day.
Yeah. Well, that's a very mature approach. Even though it sucks, I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been mature.
Well,
Death never faces me. I always act cool, calm, and collected.
So cool. So cool.
Jail changed me and hardened me. Oh, hi, Debbie. Welcome back.
You only cry once a day instead of 5 times.
I was thinking about getting a tattoo, but then I remembered I could be, controlled by it. So, actually, I do have a tattoo. That's right. I forgot about that.
Right.
We got tattoos. Mine just doesn't glare.
Yeah, we have matching tattoos, Avum.
We should all get more matching tattoos. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm down anytime you want to. We could get 12 matching tattoos if you want.
Like right now. How about a whole sleeve?
Well, we don't really want to do it now.
I mean, I have tattoos.
That is fair.
Oh, hi, Demi.
Bye. Oh, back up.
Don't worry, Mom. I don't have any tattoos.
Do you want a tattoo? You want to get a tattattoo with us?
No.
We should all get matching
get a
tattoos.
tattoo.
No.
Get
for
matching
sure.
tattoos. Get
Adek.
matching tattoos. Should we all get one?
Like looking at his mom. No, I don't want a tattoo. No.
Wink, no, wink, Adek. Wink, no.
Not until you're 40.
Maril, do you want to get matching tattoos with us?
I don't think I can, but Adek, you're a full-grown adult. I do not care.
Your mom said yes.
What a great mom.
You could get like a cool gear or something.
Ooh,
Yeah, maybe after we know that tattoos aren't bad, then maybe I'll get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, we can do a check at the tattoo place and make sure we know how to do that.
Go Village. That's where I got all mine.
Yeah.
Demi can dispel every tattoo thing before it's used.
We could all get a giant eye on our forehead. What do you think?
That's a cultural thing.
I'm gonna go meditate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to? Okay.
No, you. I mean, just don't get it upside down, I guess.
Just don't get a teardrop under the eye. That means something.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
that's the
Oh. Okay.
In real world,
Maybe-
yeah, it does. And we're not going to go
Oh,
into
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay, we'll think about it. We'll workshop this. Everyone, your homework for tonight is to sketch out a tattoo idea. We'll all vote, and whoever has the best one, we'll all get it.
Sure.
We'll think about it longer than that. I have to study some stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll come up with 2.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Oh my goodness.
as you all go off into your various corners to rest for the night, as we'll go and take a break. All right. So we'll see where this all leads as everyone has a lot of fun and level up and all that fun stuff. So stick around, everyone. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes for the rest of Winds of Calamity. Stay tuned. welcome back, everybody, to the second half of Winds of Calamity. If you're just now joining us, we are so glad that you are with us. You missed some solid RP as the party was unwinding from a massive battle last week, as well as getting a grip on some of their new abilities as they have leveled up, and even finding some new items. So with that, we pick up as the party has been largely dispersed for the night to carry on various activities. Adek, we know that you are currently meditating, and Demi, you are currently studying the various scrolls for teleportation circles.
Yeah, I think she's gonna go sit next to Abram though, and
Perfect.
like kind of tell him the idea, and just we could save a lot of money this way. Just saying.
I am sold. I don't care what the Furious will make it work for that reason.
But yeah, she just kind of studies next to him until she goes to sleep. But
I was actually going
whatever.
Sit down next to you and meditate, so thank you for coming over. But I like you, I'm gonna have to admit it, sorry.
I was about to say, it's like they like each other or something.
But he's gonna take out the dagger and meditate on it for a bit while
Perfect.
they're chilling.
Sounds good. So, Adek. We'll say, since you're meditating on spirits specifically, I'd say this would be a wisdom check.
Ooh.
Boom, Adek specialty. That's a 5.
As you're sitting there trying to focus up and reach out to the various Sheikah spirits, but nothing seems to be connecting. And as you are doing this and you're just trying to focus out, you feel a slight presence almost shift next to you, and now, Adek, breathe in, calm your mind for just a moment.
Who's saying that?
Your mom.
Oh,
That's cute.
yeah. Sorry, it's just weird meditating and stuff, and you never know what you're gonna find on the other side. So
Trust me, I understand. I may not be the most spiritual type, but I understand practices to be able to meditate and focus. In many ways, Lydia assisted me in understanding these elements. So,
Zelda helped me a little bit.
that is... I'm very happy to hear that, Adek. So, if you wish to focus up, calm yourself and your mind, and then just reach out.
Okay, I'll try. He'll focus up, try to calm himself.
Alright. Go ahead and make another wisdom check.
I got a 4.
Again,
Even worse.
you are trying these practices, but these are just so foreign to you because it's the element of your mind being so mechanical and thinking that it's very difficult to focus up.
I don't get it. I don't know how people do it.
Marul grabs your hands, and I don't get it either. As I said, I wasn't between my friendship between myself and Lydia. She was always the more spiritual one. Even to a degree, your father is more the spiritual one than myself. So, don't worry, Adek. you're still learning. You won't necessarily get it on the first try.
He's gonna like reach down and hold on to the hero cloth he has.
She kind of looks at it as well. Did you ever see yourself wearing that garb?
No.
Are you glad that you were?
Sometimes I mean, it was a really proud moment to get it, and like to have Zelda put so much confidence in us and me, and then we lost her later that night. And I don't think I've forgiven myself for that.
It's difficult, I understand. I'm not even going to try to relate. At the deck. Zelda is known, or at least told, stories of her wisdom. If she had the confidence to label all of you champions, I think she would let room for forgiveness for even failure.
Do you ever have those moments where it's like you feel like you kind of got invited to the party because everyone else was in the room and you just happened to be in the same room as everyone else getting invited?
Believe it or not, yes. Lydia was actually the one that wanted to go to God tryouts. She is more the one that dragged me to it. And, well, let's just say everything that happened to me felt more like the fact that I was more in the room and less because I wanted to be there necessarily.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like that with this. But I mean, I want to be here. But, you know, stuff with me and all.
I understand the deck. I really wish life could have been easier for you in so many ways. I wish I could have been there for you to see it, to see you grow up. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the life that you deserved.
I got a great life. I think you did a great job.
But it could have been so much better. I could have been there for you.
You got responsibilities.
My responsibilities mean nothing next to the responsibilities of my son.
I don't have any anger for what you've done.
So? And she grabs your hand and puts like one hand behind your neck. Saying, so I guess we both have things that we have difficulty forgiving ourselves for.
That's a good point, Mom.
And that's why I'm your mother. I make good points, yeah?
Yep. You're smarter than me. Yep.
I wouldn't necessarily say smarter, but certainly more experienced.
I mean, all this time I've kind of like thinking, even in the back of my head, that there's like that force that let Zelda get taken and let us lose. Like maybe I forgot about certain things I could do, or I don't know, in the wrong position because it was like that voice in the back of my head moving me into the wrong spot and putting blinders up. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. I need to.
Adek, you were faced with oblivion. Things that have not been encountered on this planet for hundreds of years. Lifetimes have passed, save for our Twily and Zora friends. They are the only ones who would have any living memory of that time. So do not be so hard on yourself for crumbling in the face of things that people haven't never seen. So let me ask you this. You crumbled, yes? But what are you doing now?
Rebuilding and getting stronger.
So you failed, yeah?
We did.
But did you stay down?
No.
And again, she just takes your head and just puts her forehead against yours. And that is the might of the Gerudo and the true power that lies within you. This demise, this Ganon, means nothing.
Yeah. Gonna make them pay for what they've done and help people make things better.
I know that you will. Not because you're my son, not because you're Golo's son, but because you are a Adek.
I mean, good genes to be me, but yeah.
I'm not going to argue against that. I mean, how else did you get these muscles other than from me? Certainly not from your father with them skin and bones.
Yeah.
Adek, spend less time up here and spend more time out here. See what your friends say about you. Don't listen to these voices that tell you otherwise.
So at this point, he will like take off his armor and just kind of sit without it for a moment. Okay, I'll try to be just here and not be all about my stuff, my builds.
Are you going to try to meditate again?
Yeah.
Make a wisdom check. I'll say with that whole conversation, yes, with advantage.
Okay. It's going to be 2 bad rolls again.
No, I believe it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Narrative dice.
That is an 18 on the die for a 20 total. So the other one was a 5, so I'm okay on that.
I love it. As you sit there, and you definitely do feel the ever watchful eyes of Marul, but you sit there and are calm and thinking about a bunch of other things, but definitely getting outside your mind. And there's a dark presence that still lurks in the back, but seems to be locked away ever so slightly. But soon it begins to fade as spirits that you have not really conversed with seem to start to at least open up a little bit.
Yeah, he just kind of like reaches out in those directions to see if there's any bites.
You do so, and you see that there is a spirit made of almost pure light. Appears to be that of the form of an oxen with antlers reaching up and an orb of light in between it.
Hi there.
It gives a simple nod. Welcome, Adek of the Sheikah.
Oh man, you know my name? Thank you for welcome. What's your name?
My name is Ordona, I'm sorry. Ordona.
Ordona. Well, nice to meet you.
I am one of the spirits of light.
What does that mean?
Means we are one of the spirits that watch over this land to make sure it is purged of darkness and to keep it held at bay.
Pretty great.
Make a religion check to know about these things. If you know
Sure.
about these things.
That's 20 total.
20. You would know that there are 4 of them. There's Pharaon, Eldon, and Laneru.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard of you before.
We are the spirits that give this world its light.
Are you guys okay from like what happened with Vadi?
Not since the incursion of the Twilight have we been as weak, but even then we were far off worse. Our spirits badly broken and shattered.
Oh.
But now we remain, though our sources are limited, keeping the darkness at bay.
Anything I can do to help you?
Keep on fighting.
You got it, Ordona.
There's a slight chuckle. If you, we shall watch over you. and we can assist you in your fight in preventing this creature from overtaking you as best as we can.
I appreciate that a lot. That means a lot. Thank you. How, though? I'm just curious. I don't know what to say to a spirit of fire. I'm sorry, this is brand new to me.
You have contacted us. We have worked and watched over the Sheikah for many generations. You have reached out to us, and so we shall watch over you. There is nothing that you need to do.
Okay. Well, thanks.
He gives a nod as the vision fades. And you come back to consciousness and are staring forward at your mom. And she's waiting expectantly. It's been a few minutes.
He looks over to see where Avum is. If he's occupied. He's like, okay, I think that was real. I think I actually did it. Saw a light ox. Like it was made of light, basically.
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with many of the Sheikah rituals. I'm mainly familiar with Guru, though.
I'm not making it up that you believe me, right? I'm not trying just to fit in, so.
Of course I believe you, Adek.
Okay, good. Yes. Yeah, it said protect me, so.
Good.
Well, thanks, Mom.
She grabs you by the chin and says, "Of course."
He'll give her a hug.
She will gladly hug you back. So, all right. So now, is there anything? Are you all good, Adek?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Perfect.
from there he would probably just start getting ready to go to sleep.
Right.
Or
So
do
with that-
watches, whatever we're doing. So
Yeah, I think you guys are doing the hut. So with that, Demi, as you're currently looking over, you're definitely able to easily study the one to Kakariko village specifically with great ease.
Uh-huh.
And as you're kind of looking over the various symbols, but also mimicking them, there's an element of where you start thinking back to the vision you had that led you to Symmetry City originally. And suddenly it starts to take hold and take over you as you start to draw various symbols in a circular motion as though you are being possessed.
Oh, cool. It's my turn.
And as you come to, and Avum, you're watching this as she's clearly focused. And you look down, Demi, you recognize that these two symbols, if you had the right components, you could use this as a means to potentially teleport to those various circles in Kakariko Village and Symmetry City.
Mm-hmm. And meta-wise, Dealy knows.
Yes.
But does Demi know? Like, when we use the teleportation, do they have, a special chalk that they complete each time? Or...
So, based upon how the spellcasting works for bards, after you get a long rest, basically, it would basically be completing it. But right now, theorizing, you think you need the special chalk that's worth up to 50 gold pieces. Rules is written, Zelda flavored, 50 rupees.
Okay, cool. So it's just a chalk. Okay. Alright, cool.
Yeah, so technically with how creation bards work, as we found out, it's not magical with the chalk and with how the wording works, you can technically make it. So.
Yep. Because it's not magical.
Yep.
Look at that. Super dopers.
Uh-huh.
Now, Demi, I've been thinking about a theory that we're going to run into some trouble. Oh, what's that, actually?
Teleportation?
Yeah, what's that? I like invade the conversation.
Yes,
Hi,
Scissory.
Scissory.
Thank you.
I'm trying to do teleportation, and I feel like I might be able to teleport us to Holodrum as well.
That's
no
What?
fucking rupees. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, how many rupees?
There was like 1,000, wasn't it? Something
Yeah, it's like 1,000 to go. Yeah.
Oof.
How much money I'm saving?
All right, so all right, that's fine. But I mean, how do you actually use the rupees with your spell? I don't get it.
Well, no, it's the components. I mean, all spells have components. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, and this just uses
not most of mine,
gem
but
chalk.
sure.
This just uses gem chalk.
What's that?
Chalk that has gemstones in it.
Whoa, that sounds like amazing chalk. You should get a
I
tattoo
can
with that. You know, like the sparkle tattoos? Sorry, keep going.
Well, I guess you can draw. That might work. Anyways, I can make it. I can create it with my magic. So we can try that in the morning, I guess. Adek wants to teleport to Kakariko, so
I like that.
Oh.
Actually makes a lot of sense.
for a little parent date.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh. I want to see the dynamic, like, you know.
Well, mine is on awkward at first.
That they'll act awkward?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that
No.
she's just gonna go for it.
How many rupees do you
I
want to put
think
down?
She's
on
a lady that takes what
You know
she
what?
wants.
Golo, I
rupees?
can just imagine him running and just jumping into her arms and
And she
Never.
just swings them around.
Yep, like a little rag
20
doll.
rupees, that doesn't happen.
Oh, 20 rupees that it does happen.
I'm staying out of this.
Okay, so no, I'm just getting back to the query at hand. So you're creating the rupees to use in the spell, is that right?
I'm creating the chalk to use in the spell. There's no rupees involved.
Oh, perfect.
I can either buy this.
I thought
can
someone
buy
said there was
this.
rupees involved. All right.
Well, normally there is special chalk that you can get, and it's like 50 rupees
Ah,
ish. And instead of doing that and trying to find someone who sells it, I'll just create it and use it.
I was thinking we had to like break down rupees, and I'm like, that's illegal. We can't do that. It's against the law. I won't allow it. I got caught up in the theory of that. So okay.
So
No.
moral, Saban. So moral. Good job.
Yeah, but
I was worried.
break down rupees.
I was making notes about, like, you know, well, I have some chalk on me, but it doesn't have the gem infusion. And I was like, well, we did just find gems, but I don't really want to break those. So,
If you can
Why
create
not
it,
just
it's
create it?
free. It's awesome.
exactly, as long as you consume it.
Love that idea.
So, I'm going to keep ruminating on this tonight, and we can try it in the morning.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Are you giving me some stars?
What? I'm just taking notes.
Oh wow, that's like
You can put
12
3
stars.
down.
That's a lot of
Oh.
stars, Avum.
You can't understand
like
what
it's
symbols you're looking at very much. Illusionary script.
I'm watching your pen make the star symbol.
Oh.
Yeah, it's as you go down the list.
I did think I should change my key symbols at some point, but it's just
Change your
work.
password.
You think 12 is a little biased just because she's your girlfriend? I mean, I feel like if I did that, I'd get like 2 stars.
Look, I didn't
Just saying.
just give her 12. She's accumulated 12. Do you want to know how many you have?
Yes.
Only like 1,000. I'd give you 1,000 stars.
Oh, I'd give you 1,000 stars.
Thank you.
Incalculable. That's subjective. X 26. Three.
Really?
You were at 23.
23? 33?
I've
Look at me
sorry,
go.
Demi.
How many bars do I have?
Been around them longer. Up to you. Don't want to know that.
Oh, I do. I really do.
That's fine.
So like 40. Do you actually have to
dying to know this.
I was just about to ask. I was like, I think he's been doing this like since episode
He
1.
has.
Like,
33. You're by far in the lead.
Oh, I'm honored.
so canceling them out.
You're in the negative.
Perfect. That's exactly
To be
where I want to
honest,
be.
They've slowed down as of late because everyone's kind of meshed pretty well. You know, I'm much more forgiving than I was before.
How many bars does Demi have?
They've been expunged as of late.
They've been wiped from the record.
Oh,
I-
had his cheek.
I plead the Twilight oath. And
How many
the
does
Second
Adek have?
Amendment. Oh, Adek?
Yeah.
So much knowledge. I'm just giving it all away.
I
So,
know.
Adek, to be fair, this is all early on, mostly. You've. To be fair, you started actually pretty well. You had a 7 stars to 1 bar ratio. You're only at 8 bars. There's a few times that, I was like, oof, he's,
Adek is winning, I think.
I believe I understand now more or less what you were thinking at the time. I was like, oh, he's in denial. He's going to get us, not thinking about things. But now I'm like, oh, he's steadfast and strong and, more aware of things. So,
Growth.
You should expunge all his bars from the list, too.
can't be done.
I feel like I'm getting preferential treatment.
I never
Yeah, the
said
system is corrupted if this
Look,
is how you're going to do it.
I never said I actually, I have to say I expunged them. I can't actually say those bars.
Does she have like 12, 13, 14, 20?
No.
20 bars?
No.
Wink, no wink.
Wink, no wink.
She has 3. There's a reason why I
Yes.
like her.
We'll see how long we can keep that. Anyways, yeah, so I have a few scrolls. The teleportation one was really interesting, and Adek was talking to me about it. So if we can harness that, then we might not have to use the teleportation circles as often.
Well,
That's perfect.
one thing we can certainly do, because I just need to do a report to the chief, we could potentially use this, and then one of you could potentially do a sending and mention that it is from me.
True.
Or I can even go with you all, and you can get your thing done, and I can just use one of the shrines to make it back here to Gerudo Town that much faster. Either one works.
Well, you guys can send a message, right? Or send the report, right? Yeah.
I
Oh,
should
yeah.
probably send it because female voice. So
True. Very true.
She knows that you two.
no, that's fair.
Yeah, but my magic was so good. How could she know?
Leader
Deduction.
Deduction, assuming that
Good
she was
words, Cicely.
Thank
Go
you.
far.
Oh, star for me.
Wow.
Considering that there were 2 Vo that were champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably put 2 and 2 together but didn't reveal anything.
For the sake of the crowd. Yeah.
To be fair, I saw her catch on pretty early.
It was definitely a wink, no wink situation.
I mean, there's a reason she's a leader.
So that's why Aaron and I were trying to say you don't say wink, no wink. It just is a thing. That's why no one else has to know.
Pretty sure I
No
winked
wink,
at
no
her, but
winking.
I don't remember now. Yeah, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it in my head.
Maybe she thought you were flirting with her then. I don't know.
Oh, I could have been too. Either way's fine.
What's wrong with your eye? Oh, the sand in it.
Yeah, I remember she thought I had sand in my head.
Either way. Either way, one of us can send a message.
Yeah, what's your what do you want to say?
Well, this can also be done tomorrow, so that way you can do it.
Oh, sure.
Basically, the basic gist is that the creature was taken care of, and that we've discovered the temple to the 8th heroine. And I'll be heading to Zora's domain.
Okay.
And if any of you can tell Lydia too, we're not dead. I'm sure that will ease her mind.
That's true. She probably has some anxiety about that, I would imagine.
Adek, not Adek. Avum, would you like to talk to Lydia?
I'm tapped.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do you have enough spells tonight to accomplish it so we're all refreshed in the morning?
Let me think about this a minute.
I can get a second spells back, but I can't get a third one.
No, actually, I can do sending.
Yeah, because if we could potentially have room at some point to check in on Kiza again to make sure they found the queen, that would be great.
You just want to get some. He's a lot lately.
Yeah, because he's leading the rebellion.
I know.
You're trying to tease me, and it's not working.
Just saying, it's a lot of resources.
Listen, the moment Kiza said, you wanted to go to the Light Realm, Scissory, I knew I was never dating that man again. How many times I talked to the Light Realm about him, and he just went without me? No.
That is
There's
fair.
a lot to unpack. You know what?
Like,
good
just
for
starts
you.
pulling out like Scrappy and starts tinkering with Scrappy.
Because we haven't actually talked about the layout of all this quite yet. So, did you like to vent a little bit?
About what? That was it.
Your exes.
No, it's fine. I was just saying, like, you're teasing me about having a little crush on Kiza. I was like, no. We, dated, 5 or 6 times, and I talked about the Light Realm incessantly. So, the fact that he didn't even remember...
Rule's kind of looking a little slack-jawed, but also was kind of impressed.
I mean, the Gerudo women should be impressed with that dating history.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, anyway.
Only saved a grandmother or anything, but,
Huh?
Only saved a grandmother, started the rebellion against Vera and things.
Yeah, which means he's great. I'm just not going to date him again, because he clearly doesn't pay attention to what I have to say. Just saying. I don't have a problem with him.
Insight check, and I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm glad you can get it out of your system.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not mad.
Why does that sound so not genuine?
Anytime you have to say that.
It's because she's in denial and she doesn't realize she is.
It's okay. I'm sure I would get upset if, Avum didn't take me to the Twilight Realm someday.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, maybe I am a little mad about it.
I really want to see it.
Yeah, you definitely should. We can give you the tour.
Pretty dopers.
Sounds dopers. Anyways, yeah, we can check.
Have an image of the Twilight Realm.
It's a bunch of particle effects.
This is actually what's pretty much it looked like, just really dark and
coming apart.
There's gravity things where you jump and you go flying up. It was insane.
That's cool. Jokers. Huh. Well, I'm gonna keep studying this, and we will try. Oh wait, no. Let me do a sending really quick to the chiefess.
Yeah, just the chief. Gerudo chief is fine.
Yeah. I guess it's just gonna be like what Merle said. Hello? Chief? This is Demi with the group that went with Marul. All is good and safe. Marul will report to Zora's domain. Just wanted to send a report back. We're good. Is that what she told me to say?
Basically, you did leave out an element with
Okay.
the 8th heroine temple, but yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But no worries. She responds back saying, "That is most excellent to hear that everything is turning out quite all right. We'll see if we can send people out to investigate further. Thank you for your report."
You're good.
Rule gives a nod.
Alright. And we'll keep studying.
Perfect. So is there anything else everyone does before they go to rest for the night?
Can I finish focusing on this dagger?
Perfect. Yep, that takes about an hour. So after that hour, you basically have it effectively tuned. So
Alarm.
This sounds really stupid. Avon's been actually wanting to try this out in a more relaxed setting.
Yep.
And Michael's been kind of curious. Demi, did you put up the dome, or are we just kind of like in the room?
The dome's up, yeah, because it's warmer.
Dome's up. Cool. So you know the dome's like curved. So on like 2 walls of the dome,
Of the
it
circle?
goes up.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, the circle, but like edges, right? So you can go between the 2 walls. And like one side of it, Avon will cast web, so it connects between them. But he's going to layer them horizontally, and is going to attempt to use it as like a hammock while he studies his knife for the next hour. See how comfortable this might be used in a more casual setting. No, he's pretty much stuck if he...
Yeah, it's all right. It gets the job done. It's a hammock, so it's...
Alright, yeah, I'll let go of it and then just sit down and meditate then.
All right, perfect.
Creative.
It was worth a shot. Trying to see if we could reach just a workable hammock in the right moment. Yeah, and then I'll just focus on that before they go to bed.
Perfect. So you're able to focus on that. Anything else anyone else is doing?
Like, probably an hour and a half later, as Scissor's, like, getting her bedroll ready, she's like, maybe I am mad at Kiza. And then she goes to bed.
Perfect.
There we go. Therapy accomplished.
Check for today.
Avon, gold star.
As,
Avon, the best.
as you go to rest for the night, the upper portion of the temple is largely clear, mainly focusing on puzzles and that kind of nature. So it is without incident. For first time in a while, you're able to have a really good rest. And you come to the following morning having gained everything, so you're all good to go. You can hit long rests. So,
Nice.
so exciting.
Like it. Everybody gets their 4 HP for breakfast.
Oh, yes.
Nom, 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 nom.
Breakfast
good
of
today.
champions.
Ooh, feeling real good today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I had to describe it, I felt like a 2. Now I feel like a 3 in how
Ooh.
hard I am.
See? You always have to try and be subjective about things. Objective.
2 to 3. Yeah, that's a decrease. Good. Yeah. Awesome.
Can we find space to do this chalky thing?
the room you're currently in should have enough space to do it.
Okay. Unless there's anything else, I was gonna do the thing. Are we ready to set out?
Do we need to send any messages first? I can't remember if we sent them all
Oh.
last night. That was...
I can't
Lydia
send
was
Keys in
one.
because I don't know him. Oh,
Is
yes,
it-
Lydia.
Is the teleportation circle in Kakariko Village open? Do we have to open it up before we go there?
They were open. I mean, that's how I left the
Okay, just want to make sure we don't need to be like, yo,
Yeah.
Impa, turn it on so we don't
Or
just get pushed
block.
right back or something.
True.
I think we should be okay.
Love the switch.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Lydia. Yes? Lydia? We're just letting her know we're live.
Yeah, Lydia. So I would like to check in Kiza at some point and Lydia. I think those are the two people we're messaging today.
Sure. Ooh. Anything else you want to say? Lydia. Avum. We're live, accomplished the mission. Heading through. He kind of looks at Adek to see if he needs to stop saying anything. Or if he's good to just... Okay, through Kakariko. On our way, some of us back to Zora's domain. Safe guidance for you and Reina. You can reply to this message.
Thank the heroines that you all are safe. Reina and I are back in Zora's domain. Good to know. Thank you.
It's quick. Man, they are quick.
You
Alright.
probably have a teleportation thing too.
I wonder if it'll pass Reina. Not saying that's, I mean, I think you'll manage, but that anyway. Anyways. You have 2 arms.
What?
I'd missed that.
Avon was like stumbling because he's like, "Oh, that's impressive. Reina has that magic," and then was like stumbling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like Demi. Oh, I mean, yeah, no, you have it now, and you have 2 arms.
It's especially awkward because it's Reina.
Sheesh.
oof.
Mhm. Kiza? Right? I don't know why I was like flipping through Rolodex and Pokemon there. Kiza, sure you're tired of hearing from us. Sizri wanted another update. See how things went. Any updates?
Avum, so good to hear from you. We have found Minda the Fourth. She was buried deep in one of the chambers. We're working to reinstate her in the military. Hope to assist the light world in any way.
Yes! Awesome! Oh, that's great. Okay. So that is going to help a lot of things.
What if it was
I'm thrilled.
an evil clone, Midna?
I think we went down that path. And
I'm
we're okay for now.
Excited now, Demi. Why would you say that?
Just to make things more awkward this morning.
I guess we need more awkward.
Gold star Demi. We'll make that 2. Speaking of pranks, Sprite, you've been awfully quiet.
Ah? Yeah,
Alright, just make sure. What are you up to?
don't worry about it.
She's a busy woman, Avon.
Just glad you're alive.
Oh, I am too. Just don't worry about it.
What scares me?
Demi's going to concentrate and sing a little song, and in front of her, chalk appears that's infused. It's all sparkly, gem colored.
Ooh. That's cool.
All right,
That's very fancy.
it's like a big piece of chalk because you know what? This big circle. At first, I was thinking like chalkboard size, and I was like, that's not. We need like the Crayola sidewalk.
Yes. Sidewalk chalk for sure.
You know, I never
And the
thought
best-
about it, but that's a decent point, actually.
Right? And I can create something up to medium size with this. So it's just this big piece of chalk. It's just.
It's like, do you remember in like the 1990s toddler JCPenney photo shoots where they'd have the giant Crayola like that you
Oh, yeah.
That's like that.
Wow, I
I mean,
haven't thought
it's
about those in years.
Avon just leans over to Demi and he goes, "Hey, so is that how you randomly find like some of those like when you get really hungry for something and the food just randomly shows up? Is that how you get some of your cravings?
Wait, food randomly.
You just
shows
like
up.
randomly make food with that, don't you?
Oh, I already no, because no, because it disappears after a certain amount of time.
You still enjoy eating it. Doesn't fill you up, but
You could like
satisfy
try
craving.
out a new creation and just see how it tastes.
Yeah,
Doing
that's
that.
actually a good point. I mean,
You
it's
can
good
make up a
way
new
to-
seasoning and just be like, this is an experience that lasts a limited amount of time, but it's
but it's impactful.
challenges
how I
all the
could, like-
senses.
how long did the last again? Is it an
4
hour?
hours.
All right.
All
I mean,
right.
Nice 4-course meal. Yeah.
I don't know what it
Okay.
can do with potions. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. And so she's gonna start drawing and flavoring it like a bard spell. As she draws the sigils, she'll draw those sigils and all the teleportation circle, and then she takes out her lyre and starts playing. And then one by one, the little sigils light up.
Ooh.
Adek is watching very closely everything you're doing.
Just stare. Yep.
I have a new
All right.
project on my list, so
And let's see. Yep. That should do it. A shimmering portal opens within the circle you drew and remains open until the end of your next turn. All right, everybody, let's go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jump!
Let's go. Yep.
Nice job.
As each sigil just goes around, it begins shimmering light just goes around the outer edge of it, shimmering this almost cyan, and as it goes up you feel your strands of your body be ripped apart as you have before when you've shifted like this, and it goes across the plains of Hyrule all the way over to the eastern side, and eventually in a blink would have taken weeks of travel has suddenly taken only mere moments as you land on the platform that you were at several months ago to head to Zora's domain for the first time. And as you look over the village of Kakariko, over on top of this bluff and into the kind of like inland village in between all the mountains, you see a simple village, but at the same time you see various makeshift tents as stations for people to sleep and rest, as there are various also makeshift shacks made out of spare parts and wood and metals to help just with any people that would be coming from Castletown or even Fort Hateno to basically seek refuge from the Calamity. As you also see elements of almost floating rock going up into the air that seem to be a result of the calamitous magic causing destruction in the world. Welcome back to Kakariko Village.
Oh, thank highly. It worked.
yes, we made it.
Look at Morel. Surprise!
I didn't think we'd be going.
I'm sorry, Marul. I only knew the sigils for this one. So.
Okay.
You're great, Debbie!
Just dragging his
She.
mom. I like run after them because I have to see if the deed happens where she like picks up her husband or whatever she said. I don't remember what we bet on. What we bet on.
Him running into her arms.
Yes, that was it. Swinging him
She
around.
caught him.
So.
Good choices there.
I know. Sorry.
I squibbling on that one. I was like,
Yeah. So, as you're going, you do see that people, there's several Hylians and Zoras as well here, several Zoras seem to be doing a little bit of healing magic, but there are definitely a bunch of Hylians looking and seeing you four with the champions markings. Murmurings start happening as you start running by, and eventually that you do quickly find Golo's hut and just push.
Yoda.
You see Golo is the moment you just basically like bust open the door, Golo is definitely sitting cleaning a dish, and he just kind of fumbles ever so slightly, and it just goes with a slight clang of the plate and bowl just go flying. Adek, He slowly walks forward and just looks. Is it safe for her to be here?
Of course. Yeah.
With that, she walks forward and just walks over to Golo and just leans down and says, "When things are more private, obviously."
An elbow scissor.
But
Dang it. I hand over 20 rupees. I was sure.
You just hear the rubies.
But with that, she's still like, you can definitely tell Golo is tall, especially for a Sheikah. Marul is very much taller than him.
Yes.
And
Kings.
she smiles though and definitely does embrace him and gives him a gentle kiss on the lips. I have missed you, my Golo.
I give 10 back.
Yes.
She,
Not quite the same, but it's being.
it's good to see you. Just needed to be a little bit surprised. I should probably clean up. You can certainly have a place here if you need to stay. I can stay for one day at least, but I do need to make.
Or 3.
She looks back to
forever.
you. She looks back to you and does a little shush, and then. But I do need to make my way up to Zora's domain. But
You know, it's very dangerous there. Sometimes you might need an escort. Unfortunately, we're busy. We won't be able to stay here to do that, so...
I mean,
to think about.
you're all cool if they stay at our place, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a ghost that lives there, but
There's a ghost that lives
They're
there.
cool.
He's nice, though.
They play
He's
music.
a friendly musical ghost. Yeah.
oh yes, I believe Codette mentioned that she was going to be heading there potentially. So-
You met our grandma! That's so fun.
I'm
Yes.
really glad we bought furniture before all of this.
Yes. So, well, and Golo does look up. And says, well, I have heard it said that it is dangerous to go alone, so maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Take your life.
He looks,
That was
and she said, I was here for Yiga protection, but I think now is not the time for being cautious.
Agreed.
She looks.
Oh, Demi, your we should go check on your family. Sister, come with. Deck, we should. I don't know. You do what you want. We can get over whatever you want, but just eventually come find us, and then just drag the
Family time! Yeah, I know.
He realizes, like, well, I'm not going to take you away from your family.
If you want to stay a deck, you absolutely can, but you don't have to. It's up to you.
oh, Dad, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you're all right. I'll leave you two alone. Like slowly back away,
Yeah.
and then run off.
Yep.
I like how Adek stopped calling him He forgot to call him Pops again.
Oh,
He's too excited. He's too excited to call him Pops.
So, yep. And then at the
Bear
door,
trap.
yeah, basically, and then the door shuts, and as you all go, excitedly run off and head up to on one of the upper portions of Kakariko Village. You do see Demi's family along with Makara, the horse there. Being
not Makar.
Yeah, not Makar. That is a Korok. It seems that it looks like there is. It looks like there's your elderly grandma is out there. Seems to be taking care of it, offering up a little bit of an apple. As she sees you running up, and says, "Oh, Demi, it's good to see you."
Hello. Yeah, I'm back really quick. Just a short stop here. How's everything? People? Makara? Can I go with a horse?
Makara is doing absolutely beautifully. She well taken care of, healthy, ready to do whatever needs to be done. As far as everyone else is concerned, Hama is going well, along with Ariel, and even Tan and Noha. Everyone is doing well.
Good. But there's no changes. All right. Well, if we might be able... Wait, are we staying the night here, everybody? Or are we just going... Well, I can't teleport anywhere right now.
I mean, if you want me to work on your armor, I will have to probably spend some time here.
Shoot, that's right, yes. Okay. We're good staying here, though, for a little bit?
Sure. With all your family. Hmm? Yeah, just say a day.
Why are you being so
Where are
awkward?
you?
Aiden? We've met before. Why are you being so awkward?
We're
And he walks
dating
up
now.
and
Oh, you're a date? Oh, well,
hello, Mama.
well. Oh, in that case, I think your father's going to want to meet you. How good are you at hunting?
Oh, he's so good at it.
No,
He's so good at it. Yes.
Well, he may want to take you on a bit of a hunting trip to do the old father thing, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, is Tomos? Tomos has taken her brother-in-law. She doesn't have a dad. He's dead.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, no. Again, I'm trying...
Tomos?
Yeah, Tomos.
Brother-in-law?
Yeah, brother-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Yeah, no, I'm rereading a lot of your notes here, so...
Yeah, you're good. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Eva just goes in and just like awkwardly hugs her and be like, "It's a pleasure to see you again."
That is... She looks like that is quite alright that she just kind of distances. You don't need to necessarily go that far. It's quite alright.
Don't call her Grandma, Ava.
Mrs. Demi's grandmother.
Oba.
Oh,
Oba.
Miss Oba. Yes. Did she shake his hand back? Or is it just-
She
Okay.
awkwardly did.
Thank you. Yes, it's been a pleasure. It is a pleasure.
You're really awkward in these kind of situations, aren't you?
I can throw him off by just announcing it.
It's his first time. He doesn't
be
know
fair-
how to react.
It's my first. I've never been
Yeah.
I just thought better to just say it, and
Kind of makes it a
Forgot
bit
we
more
were
fun.
coming here until we got here. It's exciting.
Well, if you need a place to stay, he is more than welcome. Brother-in-law will probably take the place of the father. All that fun stuff. Gets a little bit of practice on you before his daughter.
The twins
Scissors
are
just
just running around.
beaming.
Oh, Adek! Do you say you did say you needed help with the forge?
This is a great
Right.
time for a group picture, and I just snap a picture.
Demi just smiles and like,
Yeah, Abram, you can spend all the time you want with Demi's family. I will handle the forge. I think I should be fine.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't need...
you should get to know everybody, Avum.
I mean, I want to. I just...
Yeah.
Even time was short, I just thought I was needed.
Well, time is short.
Now that
you
I'm
know?
not,
I mean,
that's
time is
great.
short, and you gotta take every opportunity you can get while it's right in front of
Spend
you.
all the time with family you can. That's what
Yeah, absolutely.
You see him starting to sweat, and there's a lot of talk of time. I am very... No, I am excited.
Yes.
Nervously excited.
Demi just holds his hand.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, it'll be quite all right. It'll only be a little bit painful, and then she just walks inside.
It's the hand that's like when you're holding it, his is still loose because he's like, I don't want to show that I'm over affectioning. And so it's just the loose hand at the moment, like
It's the
okay.
What was it like that?
The limp
fish.
fish.
The limp
Yeah.
fish. That's it. Yeah.
I'm like shaking the picture, and it's like Avum's just like red in the face, type of like standing awkwardly. Like, this turned out great. And she like puts it in the notebook.
Oh, I'm so
Totally
excited for that.
forgot we were coming here. I knew we were coming here, but not that we were coming here.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, science bros. I don't know if that'll help you, but I hope it helps.
Can you run down the names for me one more time?
Yeah, my grandmother's name is Oba. My sister's name's Arlie. My her husband's name is Tomos. That's my brother-in-law.
Scary guy that's going to take me hunting, right?
Yes, he doesn't talk very much. And
good.
then he's very strong.
I know. Not good.
He's quiet.
Getting better and better.
Intimidatingly quiet, or like we can just be fine.
I mean,
being quiet?
at first I was like, Arlie, you're a chatterbox, are you sure? But apparently she loves it because she just talks all the time and he just listens, quiet. He's very kind.
Like us.
Well, you talk
What?
a little bit more than he does, but in a good way. We have, like, intellectual conversations. And then the twins, Mary and Noah.
I did know Noah. Mary. Okay.
Which are eerily similar to you and Scissory, but it's in a fun way. So
That's good.
you can play pranks on them because, oh, Sprite.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You should go trick my. You should go mess with my twin niece and nephew.
Oh,
Sprite,
They're 5
What?
years old. Nothing serious.
5 years old. What?
Demi gave you commands, not me. I need to look good to the entire family.
They love hide and seek, and they love playing little pranks on each other. But they're not the best pranks because, again, they're 5 years old.
Okay. Okay. It won't be too bad, but it's gonna be fun.
Like marker
I'm-
on the face or something, you know.
I make no promises for you though.
I love this.
So
Aw. All these families reuniting. This is great.
That's so nice. Yeah, was it fun meeting their parents at Adek?
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I think it was like the first night that we met them. We had to keep them safe from dying. So,
Yeah, that's what Aaron said. Too.
Yeah.
Wait, whose parents?
yours?
Oh! I don't know. That was like, awkward, to be honest.
I mean,
That's
there was
pretty
some
awkward.
tension, but I think
There
it
was-
worked out in the end.
It worked out, yeah. So hopefully by the time you visit, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I'd have to meet them. Cool.
I think you'll handle it with ease, Demi.
I hope so.
So yeah,
I won't.
Debbie, you want to give me your armor while we're here, and I can
Yep.
go work on that during the day.
Yeah, she'll just
Oh,
take the set off and just be in her normal clothes.
Can I watch you?
Yeah, you
Love
can
it.
hang out all you want.
oh.
That sounds fun.
I was like, watch. Yeah, tonight, guys, I don't know. Tonight, I really hope that this cheers
It's
Tim
like,
up when he
excuse me?
comes back and listens to it.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
you can come hang out at the floor.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
So, as Adek and Scissory make their way to the forge, Avum and Demi brace for whatever comes next. That's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session.
Scissory leaving was her act of mercy to Avum.
Oh, 100%.
I legit pulled up the boyfriend's page because he was one joke away from casting a spell to talk to Ibis. Like not like his last straw. He was on his last straw. He's like, it is mine. He's like, just one more is all I need.
That is
Push
amazing.
me, I dare you.
That's hilarious
Ibis.
because it's hilarious because I made it so Scissory knows where the line is and she goes right to the edge, but she doesn't cross it. So I love that happened without even meaning to.
That is amazing.
Perfect.
I love it. Well,
Oh my gosh.
next session is going to be really fun. so stick around for that.
Oh dear.
There's there's nothing Friday. Gonna have to get used to that. And then
Potentially Stray Gods this week.
potentially Stray Gods. Okay, so yeah, if you want to look for something with potentially a very unique game, stay tuned for Bardic Dice with Twitch.
7 to 8 Central. Probably.
Awesome. So, and then with that Sunday, 7 p.m. Central specifically, with Mystical Mishaps on Marquee Gaming, and then obviously Rachel's stream on Monday. So stay tuned to all of that stuff during the week, along with any shenanigans that come along here on my channel, maybe some shorts. You can never really know with me. So with that, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We are glad you all are here with us for on this journey. So as always, everyone, keep being awesome and keep rolling those dice. Cheers.